Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
Stream 4.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Phone. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck.
Welcome to the story of Honkai Star Rail 2.1 featuring Acheron and Aventurine. This is EXP StoryGamerZ continuing this episodic series with 2 previous videos. Now on to the 3rd. If not, but hopefully finale, if it is going to be. I seem to be considerably far right now, and it looks like Aventurine has been put into some kind of, I don't know, you say psychedelic trip. Like, I don't want to say tripping out. He still is quite sober and sane, but like, then again, whatever is going on, you see the purple colors surrounding it and everything. It's like, we're not in his, like, looking at it from a POV perspective, but we're looking at it, like, through the screen. We're seeing all these colors and everything. It's like things are looking a bit hazy and everything. So, Mr. Sunday's little harmony power capabilities. I think is Mr. Sunday an emanator of the harmony? I believe so. I mean, hadn't really looked too into his background. I don't even know if that's been revealed yet. Maybe. It's a lot of info to recall. And in the comments if he is an emanator of harmony or there's something else, but he's got some stuff I want to dig more on him because there's more to this guy. Especially those eyes designs around him, and I'm thinking of the deaf meme thing with those eyes that has eyes. It's like there's some connection with him and that deaf thing that is just grinding my gears. You know, there's something about him. But anyway, we're just going to continue the story. I don't want to talk linger too long.
Would you be willing to support my performance and keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Song of Beauty? Well, here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
No, it doesn't, but there is death looming
I'm a
deep
tabloid
here
reporter
within.
collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Say it away, it shatters the whole
Well, if you're up
dream
for some gossip,
of it all.
it's not about death, but there have
hidden
been some
nightmare.
rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness.
Inception's death.
All customers are under
That's
the
what I'll
protection
call
of the family, after all.
Death through Inception.
Thank you.
Well,
This
not
will
quite,
make
but
for a
sort of.
very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
The customer ended up waking up at the end.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Yeah. Planet of Tentacle Singer. You're alright, Miss LaRose.
Would you be willing to support my performance?
Yeah, I'll support you. Maybe not as Aventurine, though, but...
The world has truly lost its way.
So, Harmony's effects. Pretty much it's like a trip, if you know what I mean. Here, I got these gems for you.
You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Commentary on YouTube pranking and
Welt starts soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask
hitting
you
camera shows and stuff.
Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
It's like, he ain't falling for that.
I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea.
Right.
Death?
So you requested death.
Not even remotely innovative.
Wow.
I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. Oh, the sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
I'm still laughing about it. So you have chosen death.
Well, I'll leave you be then.
I said
hope you
request,
have
but
a
sure you have
wonderful
chosen
day.
death. What's up, dude?
monster
I needed the meme in here.
That sounds like the memory zone meme. But buildings and lights.
Memory
I don't
zone
think those
meme.
have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip.
If you go deep in that zone meme, you have chosen death. That's pretty much what it says.
Disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Ooh. Those effects of harmony, bro. Just thinking of how powerful Sunday is.
The world
With the
has
power of
truly
harmony on
lost
its
its
side.
way.
Yeah, bro. Movie critic. Well, you know what I say. You keep messing around. You keep screwing around, doing all that. You find out. Yep. That's pretty much what that is. Yeah, what's your bro? Bochi, newcomer operator. What's up?
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve.
At least he received,
To
gave us some
drown
info
1,000 sorrows.
so far.
Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Here, Mr. Poet, I got these gems for you.
Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
He said the devil of Soul Glad.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yes, do foretell.
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
I don't know if they're just hearing rumors or they've seen
say
it or what.
It loves to appease
Ah,
junk
they
people,
say. Gotcha.
especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
One thing that's freaky about it is like plasma, like literally around the corners of the screen, like it's, or like you can see like little cells moving about or such a thing. It's like, that's literally what's happening in his brain and
Sip of
everything,
liquor.
bro.
A blissful reprieve to drown 1,000 sorrows.
Huh.
Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Breathe, drown the sorrows, let worries weave. Is that what you said? Well, you better leave, or so something happens to you. Because if death comes, those who love you will weep to know of your loss. I know, I made that up. I don't even know if that was any good. That was just a good try. That was just a beginner thing.
Everything's full of sugar.
I just heard sugar. You don't eat too much sugar. I know. I'm just messing around. Woozly,
Take care,
woozly.
my friend. If you ever find yourself
We got
in
some
danger,
battle scars
remember
there.
that the hounds are always ready
Yeah.
to help.
Bloodhound members. Here, I got these gems for you. What is it? Honkai Man was a complex. The expression on this hunk of a man was complex, as if you were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly, nearing its end.
You don't look good.
I know I'm
my
being
friend.
dramatic.
If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That's just me.
That won't be necessary. I have some
Hey, you're
business to
being
attend
serious.
to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony,
Right, the stowaways.
have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways?
So I remember this
How
about
could
something
there be
about like
stowaways
the
in
stowaways.
Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
I mean, there was Firefly.
All right.
We already know what
Good
happened.
luck with your
but-
work then. Ugh, what was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Of course.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
I mean, I only have so much info about Aventurine at this point, but I am feeling maybe some sense of remorse and sorry. Yes, or just some understanding of him. I mean, I already got flashbacks to some of his past, and now I'm wondering about his resolve. Just why the IPC so much. I mean, I already know about Topaz, at least much as what I've gathered with Topaz to begin with, but with him, interesting. I wonder. Borrow merchant security. But
Were you
his
wanting to
connections.
talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
It's all about the world of death. So I wonder if he has a vengeance in his heart or something. Like, is he mad at the world? What's your deal, man? Anyway, here, I got these gems for you, borrowed.
Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
How is his dad is a... Oof. It's getting more. It's getting there. Dude, look at the brightness. The glare. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be taking over, isn't he?
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
It's merchant security. He says that's a Teletron. Then how were you born? Unless, unless you were adopted. I mean, I don't know about too much of the Teletrons. Are they all machine or like cyborg, like half, or like what? Well, I'll learn more about them later. I've seen them around here, though. Hello there, Uma, the news anchor.
You want to talk to me?
Oh,
Sure,
yeah, the news anchor.
But nothing too sensitive, okay?
I think there was another news anchor. Oh, yeah, I think there was... I don't know if it was her or it was like a guy. I don't remember. It was that one little mini thing we did earlier. Mini quest. You know, at the beginning of the update. I remember I did it. I don't know if it was her or with this guy or something. I think it was her. I don't recall. It's been a while. Here, I got these gems for you.
Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you.
I mean, I can only recall things, but if it's like something I do by quick.
The prince from the tale, handing
I may
out
not.
his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire.
Huh. Memorize it all completely,
I'm
but
flattered.
some things.
I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak.
It's like Mossy beat it. But anyway.
As an investigative reporter,
It's interesting how she said that.
maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing. The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Not enough credits left?
And I went to the ice cream place. Oh,
Remember
man.
what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Oh.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
Is that you, Sparkle?
Is
Yep.
the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
TV Wong can always watch it.
It's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you
is
got
you
caught
aware?
by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know?
Yep.
And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
Ooh.
You know better than I do.
Getting
Who
deeper.
watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes?
Yeah, it was
You
him.
did, Blondie.
He
No,
saw it.
I mean, what did you mean by becoming one myself?
Becoming one.
Well,
Wait a
it means
so that
you'll
means
soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
so is Sunday really the bad guy here?
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now
You
that I've
wanted to
drawn
get her out of the
will you
out of the
reward me
hidden
with an
barracks.
answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make
destroy the
that
dream.
happen.
That's
I
really
just need an
fake,
answer to one question.
in my opinion.
Back then, when you asked me to find a mute,
Like, there's lies hiding behind this
did you
place.
really mean Robin?
There's the bird. That
And
bird.
what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really?
A
Only
game play.
16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button.
Ah,
And I
that
have one
button.
just like it. When
remember
either of
that.
us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Sparkle is a very
Well, I'm afraid I'll have
intriguing
to decline
character
your
indeed.
offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Unexpected allies. Oh, here we go.
So, number 35.
That explains the mark on his neck.
Like your new lucky charm?
They engraved that
Can a
in his
commodity
neck.
code really be considered a lucky charm?
Wow.
Silence!
Commodity
I
code
didn't
number
give
35.
you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound.
See, it's enslaved? My goodness, man.
The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day.
Oh.
But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
Red copper coin, 60
I'll
tamba.
take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table.
Now I'm wondering how he was able to get to that
just
point.
a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back.
Was it IPC
It's
members that saved
all or
him?
nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Ooh, I like how this story's going deep into Aventurine's past. We're getting so deep. Looks like we're back to the...
What brings you here, Gallaghar?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Gallaghar and Siobhan.
I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
She's a special looking
This bar
character
offers
there.
a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
See the halo thing over her head and
A lady
everything.
as cool as Serval.
I think she is Serval. I think she
Who's
is
Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed
Maybe in
bartender.
some way.
I'll take over
That's
the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
And with the way of
Only
words,
then
particularly
can a
speaking,
perfect
yes.
drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
I mean, I wouldn't say if she's gonna be like a future. I don't think she's gonna be like a future like playable character. She looks like a special looking NPC type character, but I don't know about like a playable character precisely. At least I don't think so. But anyway, cool.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallaghar. This guy is pure magic. He can satisfy even the pickiest of customers.
Nice.
Don't go easy on this old man. Give him a real challenge.
That
So you
being
cool.
said,
You
mixing
cool.
a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Sure, I'll come back later.
Go
for
ahead,
that.
my friend. I'm sure you'll find splendid ingredients.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, so I need to collect some ingredients. I just saw one over here.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
I don't know, maybe give praise of high morals?
Whoa! The words on the note are changing. Happiness belongs to the noble. Does this mean we can take it? Doing good deeds does pay off. Thank you.
Bright future. One day we will have a real house. Oh, this is like a... It's like a little snow globe, but being on the fire. One day we will have a real house. With a cup of coffee in her hand, your wife says. It will have a yard where we can grow flowers, a hall where we can dance, a transparent attic where we can gaze at the stars, and ideally a small dog to cuddle and fall asleep with. That would truly be the truly blissful life. You smile in silence and propose a toast. The warm vapor swirls and ascends, gently caressing the ceiling before dissipating. A bright future exists only in dreams. Nice. Okay. I mean, is there anything else? Notice it says, why do the heathen rage? Huh. Well, hello there, Himiko.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life. That's possible. You see Soul Glad everywhere these days, so it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here. Why
That's what I'm
don't they
thinking.
sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's
Exactly.
the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himiko. That's quite a stash. Not...
When it comes to Soul Glad, classic means the best. Despite 3 attempts to modify the formula, the Soul Glad company was compelled to return to the original recipe due to complaints from dissatisfied customers each time. Our double-blind tests show that over 70% of customers failed to discern the difference between the new formula and the original one.
Sure, if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Whoa.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Who the? Is everything okay there, lady? What's going on? And then before I go there, let me see this.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads... Dream syrup. Thick. I don't see an expiration date. But the production date is half an amber era ago.
Half an amber era ago.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good.
Long
That's
expired.
for sure.
Expired yet? But I thought we could drink anything in dreams. Good question.
That's true. But this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Then we'll keep it for now.
Sure thing, my lovely lady. A unique creation from Penacony, this syrup is in fact a non-addictive tranquilizer, offering an ineffable experience of serenity and delight for a certain duration after ingestion. Its manufacturer claims this syrup has all the benefits of religion and alcohol without any of their drawbacks. Religion and alcohol. Well, considering the way the Harmony, the family might operate, don't know if they're operating like a religious group or a cult in a way or such.
Haven't I made myself
Can't say
clear
for
enough, Miss Tamaki? The Dream
see.
Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Just what I've been, Oh, how come even you, Himiko? Nah, just what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Different malts can brew with different drink ingredients. Let's see what happens when I tune into Appy.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is
At least this is giving me some info about
I've seen that
her thoughts and
countless
everything.
times in my dreams, and
Why
every
she's doing
time
this so much.
it mesmerizes me.
Well, I mean,
That's why
Siobhan's telling
I
everything
have
about her.
to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
You want Siobhan that badly.
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
Board view into your tall as a resonant sound.
She's still not leaving.
Let's see. Pika White Grape Soda. This soda made of fermented white grapes tastes both sour and bitter. It serves as an exceptionally revitalizing remedy for summer heat. Consuming it often results in sneezing and a runny nose. According to those who have tasted it, it feels like a cold hand pressed against your neck. Pika Achu. Pika Pika.
Maybe I'll have to try again.
Alright, let's see what else you can reveal
I
to
just
me.
don't get why she won't leave this place.
Let's see. So Happy just gave me some insight at what she would want to see. Let's see what happens when I make her angry.
Those darn Iris jerks!
You said Iris.
They're the ones who
Jerks.
forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again.
You say the Iris family was responsible
I can
for her
help
being
clear
here.
the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up with another plan.
I just don't get why she won't leave this.
Interesting. Now I want to see how she will respond when she is sad.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched.
So she was among the Iris family.
I know. She probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
Next one will mix of bitterness, sweetness that permeates the air. The next moment will turn the liquid filling your goblet.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please. Pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallaghar. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Getting a little backstory there with Siobhan there. Guess she was there, the Irish family, considered one of the best, but then she's down here, and Emiki did not like that one bit, obviously. Definitely truly cares for her, or he loves her, so to speak, whichever, but it's just, yeah. She's got to reflect. A lot of reflecting to do. Recipe, eternal endurance, insufficient active ingredient, experiment failed. The scholar, frustrated by his 106 first failure, randomly poked by the Ferminal. Developing a new poison formula proved to be much more challenging than anticipated. He couldn't produce results by tomorrow. His mind was overwhelmed with worry, leading him to knock over the test tube back on the table. Test tube rack on the table, not back. The liquids from 2 unidentified containers mixed, releasing a pungent odor. The 106,002nd attempt. Result: successful. Well, before I talk to Gallaghar, you have to continue collecting ingredients.
Don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony. This don't go easy on this old man.
So there's still more ingredients to collect. Let's take a look around. Something glowing here.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
So enemies drop gold coins even in a dream.
That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, Opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is
Right.
quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Recipe high stakes. The poker game continued, reaching the 4th round. The man could not stop himself from checking his hand. His confidence had long since wavered. A true gambler won't hesitate to call, even if the chances of winning are impossibly small. The young man on the opposite side of the table snickered, pushing all chips forward, all in. Being content is a virtue for mortals, whereas hesitation is a fatal fall for gamblers. I'm reading this, I'm wondering if this is kind of referencing with Aventurine, so to speak. Because he's like a gambler in a way himself and whatnot. but I just thinking about him when I read that. Anyway. Alright.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Let's try this dream syrup.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what today's dream seekers crave. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable
Let me know in the
taste
comments
without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
I'm curious for any of you watching this, what recipes you picked. Yeah. Feel free to share all that in the comments section of this video. Anyway. Ooh, do I want high stakes? I don't know. Ooh, internal. Ooh, what do I want? I really want to try out the bright future, though. Let's go for that.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness.
Yeah, Mikhail.
Those were haunting times. Too beautiful to be real.
Mikhail.
Almost there.
Yeah,
Let's pick a decoration.
The
Which
bus
style do
boy,
you prefer?
I believe.
Anything you
I think
need, I've got
Mikhail. I think Mikhail's the bus boy. I recall this one. I believe so. I believe it is. Anyway, almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything? Oh, coin-shaped lemon slices. Ooh, straws of circles. Hanu sign. I don't know about Hanu. Well, yeah, Hanu. Coin-shaped lemon slices.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you? Well, it's done. Here's to you, Dream Seeker, with this glass of El Dorado.
El Dorado.
To golden dreams.
Looks nice.
Well done, Gallaghar. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors.
Siobhan, I do like her look. I like her, the style, the way they designed her.
Glad.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
The richness and
And
layers
that's just
of
me,
these
but-
flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste
Let me know why
the
you all think of
spicy and
Siobhan.
sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallaghar can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local.
Just to clarify, because when I heard the name Mikhail,
in other words,
I was thinking of Misha
stowaway.
for some reason. But then again, Misha's a different name, so I don't know why I was thinking of him.
But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight.
But I
You're
do
bound to
wonder.
run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her.
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place. Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
That's what I would like to understand.
It's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Like I said, I thought of Misha when I thought of Mikhail, even though that's
the Astral
not
Express has
Misha's
received that
name.
music box too, right?
But
do you know the secrets it holds?
I just wondered, why did I
There's
think
a
of Misha when I
message.
thought Mikhail?
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as
Isn't
it
as
seems.
close as it seems. Huh.
That's just our speculation.
It's
Actually,
interesting.
it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
I really want to know who this Watchmaker is, but what does this... Wait. Now I think I wonder why I was thinking of Misha for a sec, because Misha has that little pocket watch thing, and when you the talent you throw it, it causes time to slow down. I mean, I know Misha, we only got to see him a little bit because they were like a busboy, but could they be related to the Watchmaker? I'm thinking ahead. I mean, I don't know. It's just a thought right now. We're like, oh, you just got to gather evidence, see what we can learn more. But I really want to know about this Mikhail. So what does this have to do with Mikhail? Is Mikhail related to the Watchmaker? Is Misha and Mikhail related to the Watchmaker? I mean, I'm just running rampant in thoughts. So whether this stuff I'm saying is true or not, I don't know. I'm just talking. Anyway.
You don't get it? Well, I mean,
I might have gotten it.
The betrayer of the family. He's the Watchmaker.
He's the Watchmaker. Betrayer of the family. Is Misha related to the Watchmaker Mikhail then? If Mikhail is the Watchmaker. Assuming if Gallaghar is telling the truth.
Here we are.
Right, they said there's a rat in the family. I gotta watch these family members. People could be lying.
Aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to
yeah,
maybe
he's
a library.
yeah, being nice, but I gotta
archive
watch
room of
him and
sorts.
others too.
But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC's shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So, the character Hanu is based on a real-life person?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
Huh.
These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
So this is the place right here. Interesting looking space here. Well, I'm not going to be doing too many side visitations. Just going to be, traveling the main story. This is the Clock Studios theme park. Well, like I said, whether this is going to be the finale, depending on how close I am. If not, this might be a continuation. It might be just part 3.
My friend.
But I will collect the readings while I'm here. And since I know I can come back here, it's fine.
What's going on? Why can't anyone go in?
I won't let him go in.
Take caution if there's been an incident in there.
An incident, you say? Let's find out. You can get out of there, you film birdie. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Can you convince... It's pretty impressive from out here. Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
All right.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Well, you're the boss.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here. Including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart
the
is
Watchmaker,
definitely
then?
the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards.
Isn't Clocky's
even
Misha's
visitors from beyond the sky?
helper?
In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
Because I remember
But if you do
Clocky
the math,
talking to us,
doesn't
and
that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
we're able to change people's moods anyway.
I'm
I
not
like this
sure, but
conversation.
Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
You're 13.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Many children?
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
Conflict among the families.
was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
Huh.
While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world,
Internal
behind closed doors, they
conflicts.
condemn him on a pillar of shame.
Why am I not
Nevertheless,
surprised?
We wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Who could that person be?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several Amber eras ago?
Good question.
Gallaghar does have a troubled past, it seems.
I might be able to
While
trust him a little
Firefly's
bit,
whereabouts remain a
given what
mystery,
he's sharing, but
his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker.
there's still
his
more to
connection
learn,
to the
though.
family, and the power struggles hidden behind
He's
sweet
literally
dreams and
13 years old. He's 13. And that the family isn't all united, obviously.
Exactly. Gallaghar suggests that the real traitor is
Found it
someone
a joke
else.
when he said the family, like
Probably
the family, like they're
within
all
the Oak
united.
family.
Really? I don't think so. Yeah, the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family. And that death is related to the Watchmaker.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy. And now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
Just to add a little something, Clocky, when he appeared to me earlier, he talked about he was Misha's buddy, companion, or whatnot when he was communicating. I think he said it was Misha. This is why I'm thinking. They said Mikhail died isolated, but they said Mikhail, like Watchmaker's ghost. But what if Mikhail's influence is through Misha? It's something of, it's just, there's something about that. It could be somebody else, like I said. I mean, I don't know I had like complete proof yet, but it's just something with the Clocky, knowing, I think Clocky mentioned Misha when we first met, and then I remember Misha having that little pocket watch thing, and I'm just thinking, wait a minute, watching it, it was like, wait, couldn't Misha have any relation to the Watchmaker? And the way they traverse in the dream, what if Mikhail didn't die? What if they became young? And they're just pretending. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Misha. I mean, it's just a thought. It's a theory. You know, I don't know. But we'll, I'll keep that on the side for now as a side note. And then just continue the investigation. We'll see what more we can learn from here. And that, Clocky is based on the... And that's right. Clocky is based on the Watchmaker. See, that's why I'm thinking of Misha
really
so
into
much
Clocky,
right now.
Huh? He's just a fictional character.
It's just
not
something...
a real person.
Something's not right.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to
Right.
you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
That's pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have.
At least I remember
Send a message
Clocky
to
mentioned
Welt
Misha, I think.
and see how things are going on his end.
When we first met him, with that incident with Acheron and then telling us to be able to go in and change people's moods. I remember that, but I think remember the lines. Clocky might have mentioned Misha in those lines. Like, Misha needs your help or something, or I'm Misha's buddy. But Clocky's represents a Watchmaker. But wait, how? Like, this is, man. Oh, my mind is being blown with so many theories and just thoughts right now. I wonder if what are your thoughts and theories about all this? Oh my goodness. With the Watchmaker and everything. This is getting deep. This is getting good, man. Ask about Welt's situation. Mystery here is coming in. Progress going on your end. He was talking with Acheron the last time we checked. Yeah, the family might be hiding something. Okay. Cool. Dewlight Pavilion. Drinks say she was a... Confirm that she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait. I remember what Boot Hill in that phone call, he said, you get a drink, because he had a drink, said, she's emanated that shouldn't exist. Oh boy. I'm really curious the info that Boot Hill has on her. An emanator that shouldn't exist, that doesn't exist. Oh, looks like you're going to her point of view now. Alright.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
Oh, they're here.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Do I get to play as... I get to play as her. Nice. Okay, hold on. Let's get this thing straight. So I'm gonna be using her. So I need to change my team this time. So what do I want for this team? I've built you up a little bit, so you get to join. Let's see who else. I mean, I don't know if I want Blade with this team, but definitely would like you. And then don't want a healer now, just in case. Cause I can bring a healer in, it'll be okay. I gotta work on Pila, but I gotta just a healer on the side, just in case. Okay. Get to play as Acheron. Oh, that's tight. Huh, that was tight. Let's go.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment. White. I've made myself less noticeable.
It's a bated breath.
The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Yeah, very interesting. During exploration, using Acheron's technique to attack normal enemies will instantly defeat them without... Ooh! Enemies, no technique points. What? Bro. Let's do it.
Stream 4.
Whoa. That's tight.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important. The footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Yep. Here, I want to get in fight with this. I let that guy sit there. I want to actually see the fight. I'm doing this just for this moment because I want to see it. Let's see here. Ooh.
Insistence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Nice.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Nice.
Time for a buzz. There's always a weakness. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed.
Ho, 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 ho. I love this.
Dust's rings, it too shall fall.
The end. I know I hardly for my think I know she gonna be ultra tough. But at least now I can get by stuff faster. So let's go ahead and take care of this.
Stream forth.
Get out of here. I just wanted to see that fight just to have the experience, you know what I'm saying? What's this?
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even.
Boots,
and judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Correcto.
Aventurine.
You guessed it.
What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other, so the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine. The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
Alright, so now I don't have to do these fights. He's just going to dominate all of them, so we're just going to speed through and just take them out where I see him. Bye. Nice. I don't think I ever checked under here. Yeah, let me get that.
See,
I know.
and you will find.
I know I've been through this area before, so now it's sealed off. Cool.
While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Oh, now I get to go in a fight.
This is where it ends. Insistence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Ho ho ho! I love this. Loving it. Speed a little bit.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
I brought her along.
It's just a scrape.
Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength.
Another journey.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Good question.
Time for a buzz. This battle is unavoidable. Naughty child.
Destined for oblivion.
Man, I just love her attack so much. I hadn't done the demo thing where you get to test her out, all that stuff. So I just wanted to see, like, I just want to do that later, but now I have the opportunity to play her in here.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I know I speed through this, but I just like the animations and stuff for normal speed. Alright, cool.
Lend me your strength.
Another journey begins. On still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Get him.
Dust's reign. It too shall fall.
Man, I love that. That makes sure everything is tight.
Look, it dropped something.
Ooh, it dropped.
Note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately
It was
cleared
deliberate.
the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
They're expecting company. I'm able to enter it as Acheron? Really? Huh. I didn't think I was able to enter this. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. His family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. Hey, that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're giving directions to a guest? Direction of the destination with my hand. I'll keep my fingers together and point in the right direction with the tip of my palm. I'm not a server. Bring the guest to the destination. So the correct way is to bring your 4 fingers together with your palm facing upward. That's a fail. Ah. Okay.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Time for a buzz. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Free will
Enter
or
the
was it
storm.
fate?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
You asked for it.
It too shall fall.
Naughty child.
It's alright.
Now.
No! You serious?
Time for a shot.
This is crazy. That's crazy, man. What? What? Are you serious? Wow. I wonder, are you still there, bro? Yeah, you still there. I'll keep my fingers here and point in the right direction with the tip of my palm. Bad. Keeping the fingers together with your palm. Looks like you had a few lessons ahead. Now, imagine the VIP, the family, raising a toast to everyone, including you. How would you respond? I'll lower my glass when clicking it with theirs. Yeah, that's right. You need to be humble when dealing with the VIP. I think you have a bright future ahead. If only all other youngsters were as well-mannered as you. Alright. Thank you.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Yeah, baited blade, white. Letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return. But with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations, using my idle time of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. Really? Go figure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Right. Unfortunately, further investigations led me to the latter conclusion. Interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings. That's what she's thinking. Or he said, or if a senior member of the family is involved. So she's saying, further investigations led me to the latter conclusion. So not the former, the latter, which is a senior member of the family is involved. So you think it's someone in the family. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it's highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads, while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the Memory Zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. Right. I've collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant moa pudding tarts from Morillons, and wild strawberries from Akanyako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy. And almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicia. Medicia? These are nice galaxies, okay. To enjoy them, may Shipe be with us, your sister Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice.
Right.
And now it seems I was right.
You know what I'm thinking now?
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family,
someone within.
That person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
Right.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Maybe someone else is misusing the harmony for their own ulterior motives, their own ends. Now, I do have my suspicions about Mr. Sunday, but I'm not too sure if he's like... I know there's something going on with... What if this is someone that Mr. Sunday, like, closely knows? Or maybe there's a past with Mr. Sunday and some members that we don't know about within the family that could be revealed eventually. And it could help me finally shed a light on everything that's going on here. But why her sister's being targeted, why his sister's being targeted. It's getting me to wonder a lot. And Sorrel, a male Halovian, maybe someone really wants to take over. Maybe someone's having a very serious power trip in this. And Sorrow, a male Halovian, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operations proved unsuccessful. Note, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation? Mori, a male from Xianzhou, entered a spheroid and golden hour mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in air. Later examination showed no signs of forced entry or exit on the spheroid. Note, it seems the culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigation methods feasible. That's scary. You ran into it and then you just disappear. Dude. Ameka, a female human, participated in a talent show in the moment of scorched sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judges turned around and disappeared in the shadows below. The footage for that episode of the show has been deleted. Note, the culprit is swift and skilled at disguises. Caution is advised. So they kept investigating, getting more and more clues on what the hell in the world is going on with this thing. Weber, a male Pepeshi, fell down when entering his office on payday in Gilded Hour and was killed by an unknown meme that suddenly appeared. The memories of witnesses have been processed. Preferring to attack wounded or vulnerable individuals, uncertain. Maybe taking orders from someone else? Here we go. Chemet, a male Pepeshi, was taken away while flipping over a card at a casino in the moment of stars. The casino staff has dealt with the aftermath of the incident, flipping a card. Interesting. You know, it's funny when I said Pepeshi, it's funny, I was thinking of Joe Pesci. Mr. Pesci. Oh, man. Yugoslavia. That's good. I know, I'm just being random in my head, okay? Pesci. Deckham, a male human, jumped into the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown meme under the sea and drowned. His girlfriend's memories have been processed, but the outcomes are not satisfactory. Further intervention from motivators may be necessary. Note, most cases are related to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Scratch that. After checking, only 2 cases were related to the ocean. Dude, it goes on. Dude, this list is long. This list is long. Checking, only 2 cases were released to the ocean. Jumped to the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown. Okay. Let's see how I can speed read this, because I'm kind of halfway there. I mean, I could be like, oh, yeah, let me make it times having to move, but I'm going to be fast. Here we go. Foxia, a female Foxian, was golfed by an unknown meme while playing streamy slots in Golden Hour. The incident caused a huge commotion at the spot. The memories of most witnesses have been processed. Could be a Sweet Dreams trope. Does it have the ability to imitate and learn multiple culprits? There's likely a mastermind behind the scenes. Oh yeah, they're getting closer and closer. Getting just deeper into who is somebody behind it. Kambega, a male bloodhound, was attacked by an unknown meme before his shift changed in a moment of serenity, resulting in his death after a fight. Security measures have been enhanced in the prison area. No notable details in this case. Need to ask the bloodhound family to strengthen defenses in the prison and other facilities. Janet, a female human, disappeared while visiting the film history gallery at the museum in the moment of Saul. She was drawn towards a mysterious sound calling to her and walked into a screen, vanishing without a trace. The site has been cordoned off. This is the only case where the culprit demonstrates reachability. Further verification is required to determine if this is a false claim. Monk, a male Intellatron, was attacked while replacing his newly purchased high-grade vision sensor in the auction at the moment of dusk. Vision sensor? Noteworthy. Right. And a female Pepeshi vanished while touching up her makeup in the bathroom before the graduation ceremony at Paperfold Academy in the moment of Saul. She was caught by a meme into a mirror and disappeared, witnessed by a teacher at the scene. Mirror? Noteworthy. Current hypothesis related to the site. Chloe, a female Intellatron, was attacked by a meme and disappeared into when she blew out the candles. See, we're getting there. During her birthday celebration with her friends in Blue Hour. What? All witnesses are currently receiving treatment from motivators. Wow. Murder has occurred in a dark or dim environments. Is sight really a trigger? Carissa, a female Holovian, was harassed by a fervent fan backstage before her performance in the moment of scorched sand and was subsequently abducted by a meme during her escape. The Bloodhound family has apprehended the fan. Abducted? Keep a lookout for this fervent fan. Dorian, a male human, took a nap before the end of his shift in the moment of daybreak without telling his managers and was abducted by an unknown meme hiding under a chair. Emergency intervention was provided and production at the factory has resumed as usual. Taking a nap, plus consider discussing with the Alfalfa family about increased vacation time and additional breaks for workers. Finally, Marlowe, a male human, disappeared after being involved in a car accident in Golden Hour. Witnesses reported the presence of an eerie meme who fled underground at the scene of the accident. This is a genuine case of death. The meme must be connected to concepts such as death and murder. Right. Is someone really... They said prison, they talk about war. Is this a vengeful act being done to bring remembrance to maybe a supposed murder case? Cases of death, someone being killed. What if this is a whole revenge or vengeance plot? Maybe they really want them to know that they're watching and that they're just doing everything right to make sure they strike. Maybe Mr. Sunday, or just maybe they're trying to get at one or two families. Like, I'm just wondering if this is a whole revenge plot or something. This list comprises over 100 cases related to the memory zone meme death. But then again, these are different people, so I can't say for sure. Maybe they were testing the meme, like an experimental testing. Maybe they're just leaving marks so that way they can start getting the hint, if you know what I mean. This list comprises over 100 cases related to the memory death. However, the author of the list seems to still struggle with figuring out the pattern.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting
it's random victims.
Victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
So they're all random.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
But it's just... what if it's random on purpose to put it to the test for the big thing that will happen later? You know what I mean? Something.
This light cone is securely guarded.
Got a light cone here.
It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
To Sunday. This is a letter from Alfalfa. I've been informed about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. Yeah, he said, he is the head of the Oak. Yeah, he's the head of the Oak. But I guess so. He is. I know. I'm just blah blah blah. Anyway, as Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I heard that you are planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole. I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. While you are convinced that death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times long before Dream Master adopted you and your sister. So Dream Master adopted him and his sister. So they were adopted. And I have never found any evidence linking him to the Memory Zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, gotcha, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. Cheap A, obviously. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences if Dominicus's arrival is delayed. Dominicus. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival, who's Dominicus, and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time. There will be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not only pleased with your recent activities, I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Odie.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
Dream Master.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Okay, this one's a very long one. So here's what I will do. I'll make a timestamp for this reading. And then what I'll do is I'll put it here if you want to read it. Otherwise, after the timestamps, you can choose to skip it. But yeah. So right now, this is going to be read, but I'll timestamp it so that way you can choose to move on from it if you don't want to hear me read this whole thing. So right now I'm going to read it. So here we go. List of suspects, esteemed head of the Oak family. The investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case has been concluded. The findings are summarized below for your review. Respectfully yours, Esme Drott. Attachment. Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family, short gray hair, leading a laid-back lifestyle, often caught slacking off at work. So these are all members of certain or all certain people, okay. And they're all suspects. So you have Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family. Percy, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family. Dark curly hair, suffering from severe OSD, unable to work until his tie is tied and checked 5 times. Whew, very extreme. Dude, it's almost reminding me of Death to Kid. Death to Kid. Oh, that's just remind me of that character. Reshi, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family. Long gray hair, devoted fan of clocky. Exhibits a preference for the clock element in almost all aspects of life. Connor, a professor at Paperfold Academy. Short red hair. I don't think we've ever been to Paperfold Academy yet. Or if that's going to be a location we'll visit eventually. Rumored by students to be an enigmatic figure due to his unkempt appearance. Doriani, a professor at Paperfold Academy. Short gray hair, known among students for bringing cigarettes to class instead of textbooks. Peruru, a researcher from the Nightingale family. Okay. Long blonde hair, known for being obsessed with soda and having the research lab's trash can filled with empty drink cans. Benny, a dreamscape producer from the Nightingale family. Curly brown hair, frail and thin, exhibiting an almost fanatic affection for dream construction. Maureen, a dream weaver from the Nightingale family. Short gray hair, standard stature for Pepeshi adults. Possesses a collector's fetish, particularly fond of mugs and jugs. Sir Whitaker, the head of the Nightingale family. Short black hair, distinguished by his rare orange pupils. Pat, a renowned actor from the Iris family. Short gray hair, featured in numerous classic films and TV shows, known for his distinctive thigh band. Borage, an actor from the Iris family. There's a lot of family. Short black hair, frequently cast in gangster-themed films. Widely acclaimed for his performances in close quarters combat scenes. I didn't say Borage, I was thinking like Boris, someone named Boris or something. Yeah, Borage. Nader, a drinksmith from the Iris family, short blonde hair, enjoying a good reputation among tourists for his engaging conversations. Carrie, an actress from the Iris family, long pale hair, known for cross-dressing in films to play suit-clad male protagonists. Affectionately called by her fans as the Grey Beauty. Interesting. Brendan, a guard from the Bloodhound family, short brown hair, awarded a medallion for rescuing 10 stranded tourists in an incident caused by a meme. Carter, a security officer from the Bloodhound family, short blonde hair, small stature, often spending his leisure time at casinos in the moment of stars. We met Woosie. Yeah, the captain of the Bloodhound Guardians. We met him. Probably met some of these guys. Short blonde hair, a stocky man bearing several scars from previous encounters with memes. I see. I said he thought he'd seen many battles. I was right. Alomu, a detective from the Bloodhound family. Short black hair. Well, fellow detective, known for his unkempt stubble and excellent undercover work and investigations with underground gangs. Karina, an agent from the Bloodhound family, long gray hair, nicknamed Fireball by underground gangs due to her tendency to wear all red attire while enforcing the law. Melanie, a reporter from the Alfalfa family, short blonde hair, standard Pepeshi stature, exhibiting a mental age beyond her actual years. Gabe, a gambling agent from the Alfalfa family, short black hair, standard Pepeshi stature, used to enjoy a candy before a gamble starts. Lothric, a hotel butler from the Alfalfa family, dark curly hair, tall stature, possessing a sense of humor that attracts humor's VIP customers. I mean, we've already seen, what are the potential characters in Penacony, but any future characters would have been cool if one of them was one of the Pepeshi. I mean, maybe not, but hey, it would be interesting to have a playable Pepeshi character. You know what I mean? That would be interesting, but yeah. Anyway, I know most majority of our NPCs, but still, that would be interesting if that would happen later on. Let's see if they might do that. Maybe not. Lothric, a hotel butler from the Alpha, dark curly, right. Sense of humor that attracts numerous every customer. Lester, an auction trader from the Alfalfa family, gray curly hair, medium stature, regardless indulging in a Dream Joy special after work. And Nagi, a project manager from the Alfalfa family, long blonde hair, a shorter than average Pepeshi, maintains a calm demeanor that has generated a lot of revenue for the family. There are a total of 52 suspects on this list from many family members and such, followed by Sunday's note. Perhaps there is a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion. Really?
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects.
This was a lot.
This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
You see something there?
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists...
Right.
Could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew's officially accepted the family's commission. So coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
And that bird.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Kind of like a haunting statement you've got from there, buddy. Well, it is true. You can see that we do newer investigations, but still.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Acheron and Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested.
Huh?
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Gallaghar extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes.
Jade! That's one of them.
Do they shine in the dark?
So you're Jade. Wow.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
So it looks like they got him. And
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant,
He
you should
killed
not
him.
resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
Yeah, he killed him. Oh, man, he killed him.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Oh,
Not
even
difficult,
one of the Stonehearts.
but definitely pointless.
Jade. Wow.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence.
She looks stylishly good.
Did you also think that when you lied to the
I mean that
Intelligentsia
from the
Guild?
heart. You lied about the
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Maybe your
Tazaroth.
luck has run out.
Huh.
I'll admit that.
Yeah.
What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Well,
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
so this is how he gets with the IPC.
I want your Lenore to meet with me.
The chief.
I have something to say.
You talking about Diamond?
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value.
Ah, the Tombas.
30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting.
Said the chief.
A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's
I
representative.
would like to see Diamond.
And I will decide on his behalf.
Oh man, it's gonna be interesting to see all
You're
the stone
wrong.
hearts.
30 Tonbas. I'll
This
give
is the
you
third
that.
one we've seen right now.
And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity.
This is how he gets his
And
look
then-
and everything.
Use them well, child.
Huh.
May your plans never suffer failure.
Thus Aventurine was born. Huh.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost.
Now my heart goes to
Is
this
it because Gallaghar blesses me?
guy. With all he's been
If that's
through,
the
man.
case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler.
Like talking to himself.
What? 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 Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both.
Yeah, Harmony messing with him.
When you were strapped to that electric chair
Electric
by
chair.
mannequin warlords, who
Mannequin
was it
warlords.
that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
Right. Sheesh.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
Dance Macabre.
Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing? Just a Pepeshi? No.
It was you when you're a kid, isn't it?
I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Your eyes.
Wow, Sally was a kid.
Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful
Gallaghar.
eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone?
It's like I'm hearing thunder in the
Where are your
background.
parents?
Bro. It's like thunder sounds and stuff.
Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avens left.
Hold on. I don't have to fight them. I probably skipped them. But let me just switch this in case. And then where's yeah, skip them and move forward.
Mama, wait for me.
Only on Penacony, am I right? What are you still doing here? Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Penacony. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting. Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant. Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope.
I still remember the little medicine thing or whatnot he gave him.
It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight blush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too.
I mean, surprised you get an invite from the masked fools.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation? Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
Got him pegged.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here? Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
So that's sealed up for now. After the agony in stonier places, the shouts and the cries. Prisons, palaces, reverberations.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Depending on how far this is going, I may stop. Just depends. I mean, this is a long playthrough. I might have to stop here. Well, let's see about the next spot that I'm about to head to. If it's looks like it's going to take another while after running to the kid in the next spot, then I might probably stop. But let's just keep going for a little bit. Can I sneak by these guys? Nice.
by that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles.
Oh, the
You
sounds.
had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely
Bro.
ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
Very brutal, bro. Oh my goodness.
It
Very
wasn't
brutal.
ruined. I've always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. Your social capital has changed after all. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it.
Oh, man, I'm hearing it.
Could he be in here?
You know what? Teaser end. I'm going to stop here. I could go on and on, but all I'll say is that I'm going to stop here. It's been a long playthrough. I'm already tired. But this is the EXP Story signing off on the case for today. Cutting in the end of the story this episode, and we'll continue next time. See you all around. Hit the like button. All I gotta say is a lot of more mystery is coming up. Mikhail the Watchmaker, if that was their name. Clocky is Mikhail. He had Hanunu. This Clocky figure that communicated with us, with the main character earlier, which gave us the ability to clock in to people, mentioned Misha. Like, as if they're like buddy or something. And now I'm wondering if Misha is connected to Mikhail. Is Misha Mikhail? Is Misha Mikhail's actual child or other child, or like I don't know. They had that watch, and just something about that. Cause you only seen Misha a little bit, but afterwards you just say, oh, there's but what if there's more with that? I don't know, something about that. And then this mean thing, and I had that bird watching. I'm just. Is that? What if that bird thing is the death taking the form of a bird? And then it turns into. I mean, like I said, I'm just throwing stuff out there. These could be just theories. They could be debunked, or they could be supported. Don't know. Well, y'all can share your thoughts about everything that's going so far. I know there's lots of videos out there that probably show the whole thing and everything, and I've got to catch up. But now this is the third part. So without further ado, hit the like button, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my little RPG gaming story content, where I play games like these and several others, and I also live stream. I haven't been live stream this week, but I'll get back to live stream next week. Okay. Peace out, folks. Gotta go. Gotta jet. Case end. Returning next time. Out.